If you're tired of the way the software looks on the Galaxy S7 and S7 Edge, things like the color palette used there, the color palette used here, and even the icons itself, you can change these with the theme store on the Galaxy S7 and S7 Edge. To do this, we need to launch the Settings app. Then we're going to scroll down and tap on the Themes option. Now, if this is your first time using the app, you will be asked to agree to terms and conditions, and then you'll be asked to log into your Samsung account. You most likely, if this is your first time, you most likely don't have any themes installed. Like you'll have the default one. We tap this back button. We tap this more themes button. This will take us to the theme store. And if we swipe over to the category section, you can see we have a whole bunch of different color palettes to choose from. And there's various topics to choose from as well. You can browse through here, or you can even search for either maybe a specific theme or color or shapes or anything like that. When you find one that you want, you see some of these will cost money, some of them are free. When you find one that you like, you'll just tap the download button. It will download and then install it. It won't apply it yet, but it will install it. And you'll see that by the notification up there. And then you can tap the apply button when you're ready to set it to your Galaxy S7 or S7 Edge. Now for me, it didn't change the icons because I'm using a custom launcher that has an icon pack installed. If you are using the TouchWiz stock launcher, then you'll see it will change the icons as well. As I mentioned before, it's going to change the color palette for things like the quick settings. It'll change the color palette and sometimes icons for the settings. Now at any time, if you don't like this, say you picked one and you didn't like it, or you just got bored of it and you want to change it, you can just come back here to the settings and then themes. You can go through here and pick a different one, or this default one will change it to how it looked whenever you pulled the phone out of the box, which is how I showed you earlier. One more thing I wanted to show you is this overflow menu. From here you can search for themes. You can see your wish list. You can see all the themes that you've purchased and that are associated to your Samsung account. You can see various Samsung announcements. And then there's a settings section. You have a couple account settings you can look through. You can change when the theme store will update. You can enable or disable password or purchase protection to require a password whenever you want to pay for a theme. This is on by default, and you most likely want to keep it on, but whatever you want to do is your choice. And the last thing here is we can add the theme store icon to our app list and home screen. So this way, instead of having to go through the settings app to get to the theme store, all you have to do is launch that app. This will be on your home screen as well as your app drawer.